Still there. Let's get it. So I got it, and I'm glad I did because I have a very good plan in mind. I am so excited.
Uri Designs, unique expressions.
So this is the situation. We are going on vacation in 2 days, and I still need to finish a project for my granddaughter. I only have 2 days to finish it, so let's see if I can finish it. Let me take you along the way with this journey. It's going to be so pretty. I think she's gonna love it. So let's get going. Let me show you how I transform these furniture pieces that I got for free into a one-of-a-kind to decorate my granddaughter's bedroom. And hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Udi and I'm very glad you're here. As you can see, the first thing I'm doing is cleaning the piece really good. That's very important. I'm using soap and water. Not that much water, just a little bit, but enough to clean. And then I'm going to sand it. I completely want to get rid of the latex paint and I'm going to use mask to protect my lungs. I also like to use gloves most of the time to protect my hands and my nails. So it's very simple. What I'm using is my sander and I'm using 220 sandpaper to just see how it goes first. Now, if I know that I need to use something stronger, then I go to 80 grit sandpaper or 60 if it's needed. So I can tell you already I end up using 80 because this is latex paint and because it's wood, completely strong. I'm not concerned of getting rid of any veneer or any laminate. So 80 was the best solution to be able to get rid of all the latex paint. And that's all I'm doing now. I'm just getting rid of the latex paint. Something very important is for you to change the sandpaper constantly. If not, it's not going to work. You need to replace it from time to time. And it's already looking so much better. I love it. I'm going to continue sanding off all the latex paint on the sides and later on the front. Something I recommend you to do is to detach completely the knobs on your furniture before you start sanding. I forgot about that, so now I'm doing it because I know that it's going to be so much easier to sand everything off. And I'm going to be using this block like this to sand off the paint on the areas that my electric sander cannot go in. And after I sand everything off completely, I am going to clean it to make sure that I'm getting rid of all the particles and prep my nightstand for painting. And this is the second piece I'm getting ready for my granddaughter. In this case, I'm just going to be cleaning it and scuff sanding it. I'm not going to remove the paint. I'm just going to lightly scuff sand it to be able to then
apply the paint so it will be easier to adhere. And it's just a quick sanding on top of the furniture piece to get it ready.
I think I'm gonna be able to make it. I was able to scalp sand the little cabinet and was able to take off all the latex paint on the nightstand. And let me show you what I have in mind. I am going to paint both in white using this chalk mineral paint by Dixie Belle. It's called Cotton. And I'm going to be using all these colors. It's like purple, yellow, this green, bluish color, this blue color. And I have here red and white because I'm going to mix it to be able to get pink because I don't have pink. So let's see how it goes. I just wanted to share with you my plant. I'm using all these colors, kind of crazy, but you'll see what I have in mind. I think it's gonna be very beautiful and she's gonna love it. She likes all these colors and they're going to complement what she already has in her bedroom.
So now that we know what colors we're gonna be using, I am going to apply primer to both of my furniture pieces. I'm going to mix it really well. The reason why I'm applying primer, especially to the nightstand, it's because it is pine. And if you notice, it has knots. The wood had knots, and those will bleed through my paint. So I am just making sure that I'm going to completely seal those knots because the look that I'm going for, it's not as rustic as this. So I want just to be able to seal it. I'm applying this primer. I am going to wait until it's completely dry and then apply a second coat of primer before I apply my white chalk paint on it. And for the small cabinet, I am applying primer as well. This one is a little bit shiny, and I realized that the primer is going to help the chalk paint adhere better. So I'm just taping the glass here to make sure that I don't paint on it. And then I'm going to apply 2 coats of primer before I start painting with white chalk paint. I'm keeping the brush and the primer in a Ziploc until I use it next time, and between coat of primer I am using this fine grit sand block to be able to apply the next coat of primer. As you can see, I'm just touching my surface to make sure that it's smooth, and then I'm cleaning it to get rid of all the particles before I apply my next coat of primer. And I'm going to do the same thing when I apply my paint. After I apply my 2 coats of chalk paint to both of my furniture pieces, I'm going to start with the different colors, and this is where the fun begins. I am going to paint one of the drawers using this beautiful blue called Pure Ocean. And for the next drawer, I'm going to paint it in this beautiful yellow called Daisy. And Lucky Lavender for this one. And for the next one, I want it to be pink, but I don't have pink. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix 3 parts of cotton, which is a white, and 2 parts of honky tonk red. And in that way, I'm going to be able to have a pink. Mixing it really good. And for the last one, I'm using sea glass, which is a beautiful green color. I love how colorful and playful this is. Now I have to decide what color to put here and here. So what I did, I sent a message to Emmy's mom to let her choose option number 1 or option number 2.
Hello, Emily. I'm sending this message to your mommy with 2 pictures with 2 different color combinations. So let me know which one is your favorite. I have a surprise for you. See you soon. Goodbye. I love you.
And she replied. She said she eats the purple and yellow. Oh my goodness, that was so funny because I think she thought the surprise was popsicles. So I decided to go with the purple and yellow, regardless if she understood it or not. So now I am applying purple on the bottom. I already applied the yellow on the top. And to tell you the truth, this was my preference. This was my choice as well. I love this combination, purple and yellow. And now it's time to paint the knobs. I'm using a very small brush and I'm just going to insert it in this styrofoam and let it dry completely before I install them back in the nightstand. And for the little imperfections that I painted, a little bit of purple here, I'm going to go with a very small brush and fix it. And I'm going to use Dixie Belle Gator High to protect it. Especially on the top, I want to make sure that I protect it. This is going in a kid's bedroom, so I want to make sure that I seal the paint and protect it really good. And I'm going to use this sponge, and as you can see, I don't apply that much and try not to go over it. I let it dry and apply it again. So basically what I do, I wait about 2 hours and then I apply another another coat of the Gator High protection to both pieces of furniture. I'm going to do the same for all drawers, and especially the knobs, which are the ones that they are going to be constantly touching. Now I'm going to get rid of all the tape and make sure that anything that went on the glass, it's been removed. Now it's time to put it together, and I noticed that at the edges of the drawers, the lines were not perfect. So I put tape and went over the edges, and then I removed the tape so the lines are now perfect. And that's it. They came out so cute. I love them. And here she is.
Do you like it? You're welcome. Look at that. Do you like it too?
And her baby brother Fernando loves it as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time.